Alright. Hello. Welcome, everybody. Oola. Morning, afternoon, evening, whatever happens to be in your time zone. Good to see you. Yeah. We're back. Shorter turn and burn than usual. But like I said, I woke up early today and I had some stuff to take care of, but I woke up pretty early today, so I took care of that stuff already. Hold on. Hello? We good? I think we're back. Oh, what just happened there? That was weird. Yeah, we're back. Okay, cool. Yeah, OBS just DC'd. Popped up a thing, it was like, OBS disconnected. And I'm like, what? And then it went, OBS connected after like 5 more seconds. I was like, okie dokie. Nice. Welcome to the internet. Oh yeah, thank you, Min, for the 5 stream streak and Papa for the 10. Hey, look at that. Share points for all. Anyways, as I was saying, I woke up early today. Didn't have like a ton of stuff to take care of before I started streaming, so we're able to get in a little bit earlier than usual. Some stuff to take care of, but you know. You are getting a pony? Is that the one that you guys were looking at before? Like, here really recently? You watch for a few hours before sleep? Well, 3 hours of Battle Brothers is basically nothing, so... Gotcha. Well, that's cool. There's always more stuff to take care of. Oh yeah, no, there's other things that I need to do today, but it's stuff that I can't really do at, you know, super early in the morning because people are not open this early. Makes it hard to run errands when the places you're trying to go are not open. About 4 fights and a bunch of running around. Yeah, it's about 3 hours of Battle Brothers, true. Alrighty. What the heck were we doing? We're trying to get allied relations with the noble house. What was this quest? Intercept all southern raiding parties on Rothenbach. Okay, well, I mean, it's something we could do, but I'm not sure if I want to go in a fight with the southern city-states at the moment. Maybe just cancel this for right now and hope they give me another one. Ice holes. It's like right up the road, right? Yeah, we can deliver that real quick. If you click it, it'll give you some more chair points. Also, hey, uniform. Day 200 as well. Yeah. We injured or anything? Day 200 Cultists runs about mid-game-ish. Well, I just got the Prophet of Davkul yesterday near the end of the stream, so... we have achieved the, we've achieved the cult at this point. Yeah, like, vanilla, probably like bare minimum amount of time to get a Prophet is like 140 days or something like that. Is he the tank guy? He is a tanky guy. He's not like a super tank, but, you know. He's kind of mid. So honestly, the fact that he's a prophet is not horrible because, you know, he doesn't really fill a specific role really well. So him being the prophet is a role that he can fulfill. Well, I don't know. Like, I could give him a sword, yeah. I don't have another one of these, though. If I had another noble sword, maybe. Or if I had a cool guy sword that I could give him. But, like, otherwise, having the spear wall is kind of nice, because he's in the middle of the line. So I have a couple of different people that can do spear walls. I need to. Then he's probably not going to be swinging, like, a whole lot anyways, for the most part. Mostly going to spend his time screaming, so it doesn't necessarily really matter. I need to go down... Oh, yeah, before I freaking hack off the southern city-states, I need to go down south and pick up, like, smoke bombs. Like, a lot of them. Gosh dang it. Of course, the necromancer here. That being said, we have a gun. Go take this piece of the high ground, I guess. That'll force all of them forward. Still a 55%er even with the kite shield. Okay, so the leader guy has a great axe. Worth a shot. Alright, well. Gonna keep running the old dick twist around the flank here, I guess. Can't really get more than one guy in this. As I step over. I can't shoot and step at the same time. Ow. Rude. Yeah, might as well stand on his corpse. Move him up here to stop this guy from throwing things at me. Probably should stand on his corpse too. Oh well. Keep an eye on this guy. He doesn't have particularly good armor, so I would just throw some things at him. Take him out. Okay. I actually have a preponderance of great axes at the moment. Musically enough. Well, unfortunately with this zombie here, I can't throw things at that guy. Poke the zombie instead. Weird shield bash, but alright. You finally picked up all the DLC. It's been forever since you played. You got the itch. Guy got mauled by ancient undead and got brain damage instead of going down. His resolve shot up to 90. Nice. You're walking over here because you see my guy with a pole arm, but unfortunately for you, Natorgal... Torgal is... a man with a giant two-handed club as well. What's up, Wiggle? Oh, I got a clean shot on this guy, too. Oh, yeah. Dang it. Never mind. Oh, my shield. Actually, that was a shield I would have rather him not broken, to be honest. Yeah, we can profit it up. Profit! Can you be a cannibal in this game? Like, cultists are probably the closest you can get to being a cannibal, but, so, not really? Ah, we whiffed. You can eat orcs. True. No more Mr. Necromancer. Woke up early and drove out to my camp to check a few things. Ah, how's that looking? Woo. You never run out of food hunting orcs? No. Now, if you have a cook, then you're, like, really in business. If you're, like, orc hunting, you have a cook. Food forever. Yeah, you never have to go home, basically. You're all set. With that combo. Had to run the range to get the furnace to kick into the camper. We're chilling now. Yeah, the only thing that stops you is injury at that point. Or a full inventory and you want to, like, go unload. Getting some time before I dive into the physics homework again. How much more do you have to go here for your semester or whatever? Go get in between these guys up here. Exam is Thursday, but the professor doesn't stop lessons during exam weeks. Ah, I see. Sounds like the military. It's like, oh, you got an exam coming? Well, you better be learning for the next exam while that exam is happening, so good luck. 60 pages? Yikes. I walk around and my work has crap signals, so I'll see you when I'm off work if you're still on. Alright, sounds good, Ford. Thanks for trying. What's up, Viper? Yeah, it's probably normal in the United States, honestly. Particularly nowadays. To have people going back to school and they're, you know, after you're like 30. I mean, a lot of people obviously still go to school when they're young, but, like, there's a lot of people that either went to school and figured out that what they were doing wasn't going to work and they have to get something else, degree-wise, or just didn't ever have the opportunity to go to school and finally reached a point in their lives where they can afford it, time-wise or money-wise or both. Or people just need to make a change of some description. Watching the archers go for one more shot on their last chance to escape. They just can't resist it. They cannot. They just gotta get that one last freaking shot in, don't they? The benefit is you can manage being an adult. The detriment is my brain is rotten. That's point making learning harder. Yeah. Oh, we actually got that guy's armor. I mean, 130 for 14. It's not terrible. Yeah, we got the axe too. Nice. What's this right now? This is a 160 for 18. Hey, particles. Swap that out. 10 plus years of assembly line and commercial cleaning chemicals. My brain is Swiss cheese. Yours too, eh? Oh, pretty alright, Particles. So it was good to see you. I'm glad I was able to get on early enough today for some of my, you know, Asian time zone viewers. Or more towards the Asian time zone viewers. Picked up this 15.6-inch portable monitor. I'm not disappointed. Can I be the Axe Bro? Name copy. Hold on a second. Who is this guy here? Is this who you're looking at, Compass? Yeah, him? Alright. Yeah, you could be him. Boom. Welcome to the party. Bad joke, but I would have been timed out. Oh well. Yeah. I just did concrete work like a month ago that awful. Press F for anyone working that full time. Yeah, concrete and roofing are like horrendous. I don't know if you've worked in either of those things. Yeah, fully. I've done both a little bit of concrete and a little bit of roofing, and both things I was just like, I've done a lot of really, you know, tough work in general, but like those two things just made me want to die. You hardened your body. God. You did one shift of roofing. Worked at a fiberglass factory and concrete dust is worse 100%. Yeah. Yeah, I did roofing over one summer and it was just like, this is... I literally felt like I was going to die like almost every day because of the heat. That was like chugging water constantly. Makes your lungs itch. Alrighty. Got that. Is there anything for sale in this town? Not really. Food, I guess. Some really cheap all direct shoulder plates. Can I put that on anything and have it be useful? People don't wear masks working on concrete. I'm just standing there like, bruh, you're a dunce. I did concrete one day, spent half a day hacking my lungs back out. Yeah, concrete, and I used to do powder coating as well. The place I worked for, or actually I worked at a couple different places for powder coating, they didn't provide respirators or masks. Like, I would be coughing up black gunk for like hours after work every single day. Well, usually it was black because the paint was black, but you know, whatever color we happened to be painting that day. I look like a freaking coal miner half the time. But yeah, I did that for a few years. Probably not good for my health. Probably not good for my health. I learned enough to know that doing any sort of construction full-time was not my jam. Yeah, construction's rough. Anybody that does that consistently, you have my condolences on that. The 4 points. Charcoal plant, that was an interesting job. Alas, I spent my weekends coughing up black goo. Yeah, it's like being a coal miner, right? Oh, I could give this to him, probably. Here. We'll give you that to, one. Do we have a better hat that we could give him? They're 2 sheets of wood full of whiskey. I mean, there's a reason why a lot of people that work in manual labor are, you know, usually, oiled a little bit more than the normal person on the street. 100 points for 5. It's interesting working a job where the job requirements is not being a smoker. Oh, for the charcoal thing? And then you end up, like, destroying your lungs with the charcoal? Kind of interesting, yeah. Chemical Workers song. Doesn't sound familiar. If I heard it, I didn't know it by name. I think this thing's 120 for 5. If I could find another salad helmet, I'd probably grab that. Try to figure out if I want to buy these freaking shoulder plates. How many armor that I could clip them to and it'd be good. Right, it's plus 40 for 4, so 28, 230. Comparable. I don't know if I have anything to compare it to, really. Well, 28. This is 28 for 240, right? Yeah, so it's not really much of a like a bonus at all there, unfortunately. 60 for 18. Yeah, I guess we just probably need to find some more wolf pelt or something. Drop, especially don't lift things right, it will destroy your back. Spinal fusion before he was 30, he was 27. My gosh. Worked at a tire factory where I would say 30% of the guys working at the tire factory hate for rotator cuff surgery. Oddly enough, one of the worst ones was like back, neck injury. Full-time forklift drivers. Huh. Interesting. Yeah, I used to work for FedEx as well, and you had to... I did unloading, and you had to clear the trucks at a certain amount of time, right? So, most of the time, you didn't have the time required to lift every box properly. You tried to do your best, but you just didn't have the time. And a lot of the time, suddenly you'd be one guy in a trailer unloading, and you'd get like objects that are over 100 pounds that you have to move by yourself. And again, you have to be fast. Because there's a certain amount of time that the trailer needs to get done by. Operator's technically clean, but you put the ingredients in the machine and then spat out charcoal 3 hours later, ran it down a conveyor belt to another room where it was bagged. At the same time, the air was so heavy with charcoal dust. Sweep the floor every other hour and come up with 10 pounds of charcoal dust. Ah, I see. Drove a forklift. That was fun. Will get old quick if you were doing it for a job. Like using excavator is fun for a while. It's just another job. Yeah. Peru. Vadim. Actually, we could do this. There's a freaking port right down here. Oh, wait. Crap. Because the Southern War is going on, I can't use that port to get to Qadim. Gosh dang it all. It sounds like Vegas. I drove forklift on my job. My body and neck don't turn like that anymore. "22 Ifrits, eh? Hello." Yeah, joining the... Oh my gosh. Well, I'm probably selling things here because geez Liz. With a burned down warehouse and ambush trade routes. Oh yeah, we can't do this because we're currently on another contract. Well, those smoke bombs are really expensive. Anyway. Remnants of the Empire. I've got this freaking emissary guy with me. I don't want to lose him. Yeah, you do a lot of cranking your freaking neck around on the forklift. Well, I definitely would not have taken this emissary quest if I had remembered that the ports don't work during the Holy War. Can I go on a weird rant for a sec? Sure, go for it. Nice smoke pots. One net, one smoke pot. We got 4 smoke pots to use in case things get crazy. Wouldn't mind giving probably Once Levin gets bags and belts, give him like a smoke pod as well to potentially have. Alright, so if something is a streak, that means you do it every day, right? For example, a watch streak, the login bonus, etc. Yes, at least normally. That's the usual understanding there. Kill the night owl. But we're going till the night owl. Oh yeah, we need another potential guy to burn as well. Well, we got one, I guess. Alright, this guy, take a look at him. There's only $400. We can take a look at him too. Rolled pretty badly for a headhunter here. I mean, I guess 58's alright. The rest of his stats are pretty mediocre though. See if any of these guys are dumb. Nope. Nobody's got the dumbness, unfortunately. If you miss 2 days, why is every single streak savable by participating again? Like, I get engagement is the point, but it's not a streak anymore. Yeah. No, I get you. I mean, that's what it is. It's literally just engagement, right? That's what they're doing. It's just trying to get you to, like, be like, oh crap, I need to take action. It's more of a call to action than it is a streak, I guess, really. They just call it a streak. I gotta be able to see behind you all around at all times. Factory 10 pounds of doors and a 5-pound factory with people walking around. Not sure why Twitch is insistent on spamming notifications for streaking lately, though. Apparently, it just came out of, like, beta or whatever. Chair filler is why. Like, I know a lot of channels have had it for quite a bit, but I guess they just came out of, like, their beta program or whatever, so now everybody's got it. So it's being spammed everywhere. At least that's how I, read the situation. Go check down here while that guy is, you know, doing his thing. Yeah. Delicious Dale the Believer enters your tent, and a strong, brisk wind chases in after him. Rearing up your scrolls and other notes, he walks forward, hands crossed before him. A rather priestly look to his approach. Sir, I've spoken to, and it is a grave matter which I've been given responsibility for. You put your hand up and tell the man to be silent. Carefully, you reach out to each candle in the tent and snuff them out until one remains. You bring it to your face. Speak to me, Davkul. Kneeling before the candle, you hold your hand over the flame, and the fire comes to a standstill, pointing upright and unmoving. You've seen icicles more animated than it. You stare into the glow, and the tent melts away, slipping into the folds of an immense and immutable darkness. The cultist is gone. In his place is a black cloak, its arms to your shoulders, a slate of granite for a head, its edges chipped and cracking. It appears there is something behind the mask, behind this futile effort to keep your mind safe from its true visage. You reach out to the mask, but some invisible force stops you. In good time, you shall see all that I am. The voice is booming, yet narrowed into a brutish whisper, only for you to hear. I'll give you death, mortal. And warm in its comforts, death shall be visited upon your enemies. Yazir al-Shal will not be lost. He will always be with you. This is, I promise. The whiteness stats back over you, a rush of wind. Tent flaps curling outward, the candle flames tilting impossibly without going out. The frigid coolness that has your first breath seen floating across the air. Delicious Dale, the believer, is nowhere to be seen. You quickly get up and touch your face and skin, making sure that you're all that you're supposed to be. To your great disappointment, Davcool is gone, and you are still you. A sacrifice must be made. So this is unfortunate because it's taking my tank. It's taking one of my corner tanks. I knew it would do this to me. Like, gosh dang it. Also, Min, I'm not doing that one. There's... naming somebody after bodily fluids is kind of a little bit... Alright, a sacrifice must be made. Davcool would be most unhappy with your failure to obey. Not that you feel any urge other to do than what he's asked. You and Delicious Dale the Believer go to Yasir Asal's tent. He leans up as though already expecting you, and sees the knife in the carriage of your party and nods at the simple sight of it. Delicious Dale the Believer kneels beside the man. You realize you've already talked before this. The question to you is very well may have been a test of your devotion to Davcool. You're happy to have passed. Yazir al-Sal unbuttons his shirt, and Delicious Dale the Believer pierces his chest as though he were putting a key into a lock. He twists it all the same. The sacrifice gasps and tenses, for no devotion to Davcool can put aside the manner in which death may be permitted, which is in pain and suffering. But he smiles, and the light doesn't so much go out of his eyes as the darkness, a sort that you haven't seen before, replaces it. And like that, he is gone. Delicious Dale the Believer gets to work on his still warm corpse, carving the flesh with rapid slices across the skin. The heart cuts into the tendons. He pulls the chest apart. A black fog lingers with the blade's every move, and it seems to sway cheerily after its every move. When Delicious Dale the Believer is done, Yasir al-Sal has been turned into a slab of armor, flesh torn asunder and stretched. Teeth for rivets, tendons for strappings, bones for pauldrons. The cuirass is absolute carnage, and it pulses and moves as though that manifested it still lived. Delicious Dale, the Believer, turns to you, his hands slopped red. Davcool awaits us all. You nod and embrace your fellow comrade. Everybody's super happy except for the freaking sacrifice guy, and we get the aspect of Davcool as armor. How about Milkman, like the occupation? Yeah, that would be fine. Just send it again, Min, with that, if you want it to be that. It is done, and it is good. Alright, well, there goes my corner tank. Gosh dang it all. Ripolino, goodbye. At least it wasn't Willrich. But still. Milky Man? Okay, fine. Alright, this armor is a grisly aspect of Davcool, an ancient power not of this world, the last remnants of Yasir al-Sal, whose body it has been fashioned. It shall never break, but instead keep regrowing its scarred skin on the spot. Yeah, right, GJ? So this is a 270 armor that regenerates itself 90 points each turn. Nice normal armor sounds. Now, next question. Who do I have that can actually fill this tank role? Some ASMR in the stream title now, right? Well, he starts at 9 with a single star. You still have a corner tank in a way? True. In a way. Hmm. Might have to put half over there for right now. We might put Puccini in there. Because he starts with 9 and has a star in it. So he'll be pretty good on melee defense. 60 HP. His melee skill will be okay. So I might end up with him going for it. $18 fatigue. This 300. We might just put it on Murder Hobo for right now, at least. All right, who we naming Milky Man, by the way? Min, who's this going to? Anyone? Okay. Could give it to our gunman, I guess. Potentially. Oh, I've got this freaking famed helmet now, too. Actually, we'll throw that on the Banner Man, I guess, for the moment. You know, I don't think it really matters if he has heavier armor at the moment. It's a thing. Maybe I'll put it on copy, because people are always shooting him. That looks so freaking weird. Gives you some candles, yeah. Alright. Milky Man is the guy with the gun. Milky Man's the guy with the gun. He shoots hot. Never mind. Oh, did I miss a freaking K in there? Whoops. Hold on. I'll fix it. Wow. Oh, yeah. I did miss a K. Whoops. Go, Compy, go! Wow. That's what I like to see. I just got hit over the head by a two-ended axe, and that's all the damage it dealt. Awesome. I think I just dealt more damage to my own guy with that axe. Campe with the double chop. Walk in the middle of all these guys. Hello? Going for the knife stabs. Try to get that 5% in there. Almost broke his shield. Poor nomads. Yeah. I mean, I don't really feel too bad for them, seeing as how they're freaking, you know, nomads. Gosh dang infinity dodge, but, you know. Milkman, fighter of the juice man, champion of the bones, master of calcium and vitamins for everyone. Ah. Oh, he has a freaking... I keep forgetting that uniform has a pokey stick as well. They walked into the gunfight with rubber knives, thinking it was playtime at a schoolyard. There you go. Fixed it. Well, now I don't have to worry about who's going to get sacrificed for that event, at least. At least there's that. Thank goodness. Right now, Wigglebot's trying to understand physics, so, you know. Leaf Death Cool didn't take your sergeant. Yeah, well, he's too low level. Like, he's not even level 11 yet. So I think, if I remember correctly, if you are the cultist, it's like your second best guy or whatever. You have to like 2 level 11 guys, and then it'll pick the guy that's like the second best. So if it was the first best guy, it would have taken uniform, probably. Which would have been funny to turn uniform into a uniform. That would have been hilarious, but I think because Yasir was like my second best dude, it took him instead. 15... 30 versus 175. I think we'll give this to the old Dick Twist for right now. Eat hyenas, I wouldn't mind fighting those. Come here. Also, I think I might throw this guy in for right now. Give Dale the noble sword for the moment. I want your hyena fur. Oh, frick. Gonna have to surround this guy. Forgot about him. Alright, everybody. Circle around the nupty. There we go. Alright. Form a ring of steel. Yeah, the reverse wedge. Yeah. Hmm. You just absolutely cannot afford him to get touched. It's just late stage brain rot. So many hyenas. Yeah, but they're all normal hyenas at least. I don't dare step away from this guy because I don't want a hyena get around on him. Last thing I need to do is freaking fail this mission. After I already spent this much time on it. So there's frenzied hyenas. And frenzied hyenas give you overwhelm stacks, which makes it harder to hit. So they're like really annoying because you'll get attacked 3 times, which will give you the overwhelm stacks, and then you won't be able to freaking hit anything. Yeah, just gotta hope they all actually get within engagement range before they run away. Looks like that's probably gonna happen. Yeah, hyena pelts are one of the best add-ons you can get. But it tastes like dogs or cats. I have no idea. Milky Man is getting beat up here because he's my ranged guy, and I had to unfortunately use him to help block this guy off. Probably dog, but stinky. Let's switch to this. Try to help him out a little bit. This guy is not engaged yet, but all the rest of them are engaged, so I think I can do this. There we go. Friggin' going clubbing. Knife. Obviously, it was a little bit more risky than normal due to the fact that I had to, like, do the, like, reverse wedge thing to protect my envoy guy. Their meat's horrible because they're carrion hunters. Yeah, that makes sense. Wow, we only got 4 freaking pelts out of those 18? Yikes. Well, at least that's enough for 1. Hyenas are in mongoose. Hyenas are like Fossa superfamily, all technically feliforms that I learned. Interesting. Foxes are closer to being cats than they are dogs. If I remember correctly. Are they actually considered canine? I thought they had more relation with cats than dogs. Allows them to get into holes to catch prey. Okay, gotcha. Interesting, Winkle. You're in the zone. That guy is actually pretty good indebted. He has the mad. Oh, he's got a death wish. Sure, we'll check him out. Check this guy out too. Alright, Yazid the Mad. 61, so almost max on his melee skill. 3. $56, 4, and Survivor. I lost a Yazid, replace it with another one. So what if we give Yazid the Yazid armor? Oh no, wait, this is Yazir, this is Yazid. Never mind. Never mind. Different people. This guy starting with 4 and having... Hold on a second. So, he has 1 star, he'll get 2 to 3 melee. If he has 2 star, he'll always get 3. So let's see here. If this guy with 9, he goes... If he gets a 2 every single time, it's 20, so it's 29. If this guy gets a 3 every single time at 4, it's 34. Actually, I mean, he's guaranteed to get 34. He potentially could get more. If he rolls 3s on more of his melee defense, he could be better than this guy with the 2 stars. 29 versus 34, but it's not guaranteed that it's 29 versus 34, because this dude with the 1 star could also get 3s every time, and then it'd be 39 versus 34. With the guy with the 1 star being better. I don't believe you can roll 4, right? Hold on. Hang it all. 2 stars is... You need to have 3 stars to roll a 4 on melee defenseman. If you have 1 star, it's 2 to 3. If you have 2 stars, you're guaranteed a 3 every time. And then on 3 stars, it's 3 to 4. So this guy is guaranteed to get... This guy is guaranteed to get 34. This guy could get 39. Could. But he also could make 34, or he could end up just being, you know, like 35, 36, 37, you know. Depending. Again, on if he gets a 2 or a 3 when he levels up. Could just leave him there. Yeah. This guy has a candle already, so there is that as well, which is useful. Day 80 plus missions aren't paying much anymore. Yeah. The more renowned you are, the more missions pay out for, but they basically mostly cap out around, like, between 1 to 2K. Occasionally you'll get, like, a really big mission that'll be like, we'll give you 4,000 gold for this, but, like, there's way... You can earn way more money off of gear than you can off of missions most of the time. In the late game, mid to late game. Also, I just noticed that I am famed enough to actually get my freaking blacksmith now. Hold on. Let me go with the weaponsmith and let's repair some stuff. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Go up here. Now that we repaired 5 items, we buy the blacksmith. Boom. And his fantastic hair. We could also upgrade the donkey, I suppose. Got the money for it, we might as well. It'll give us 126 slots to work with, which is nice. I don't think we're keeping this guy in any case. Let's get rid of him. Might find somebody better than this guy as well. This guy's stupid. Nope, he's swift and quick. Okay. Another smoke pod here. what are sale prices like here currently? 18. I could get better prices somewhere else. The taxidermist down here, right? There is. I don't know if I want... Nah, I don't want to walk all the way down there with this freaking emissary guy in my inventory. Early game, this guy's pretty freaking good. Not now, though. Hello, Dun. Thank you for following the channel. Appreciate that. Hope you're doing well. I like it how there were 2 regiments of, like, southern soldiers up here, like, plundering the countryside, and they just defended that northern town, technically. Yeah. Other guy with 4. Oh, this freaking cultist might be better than this guy, technically. Crazily enough. This guy's at 102. And I guess this guy... Well, I don't know. It's really kind of a toss-up, honestly. He comes with 6 range defense, 4 melee defense, 53. They're honestly, like, really close. Well, I guess we'll keep both of them around for right now until I, you know... defend the town hall. Dumb Hunter with 59 range off the bat. He has 1 star, but he's still going to be way better than Poacher. Oh, yeah, 100%. Because even with 1 star, that is, 3 to 4 every round, right? Pretty good. Wait for nighttime here because I have a Master Archer. Bunch of boys out here. What up, boys? Oh, if I'm gonna try to actually get anything off this later, I think I might just beat him into the ground. There's a lot of enemies. Ugh. Shoot my freaking prophet in the face. The heck? Take that. Trying to get uniform up in here. There, that also works. Can't spear roll if you don't got a spear. Just saying. Have him chill for right now. Tail up here. Go for the double swing. Oh, stunned me. Bit unfortunate. The 49, 44. Got the 50-50. Cool. Keep the 70% there. Good stabs. Got a couple of enemies that are low health here, so we're pretty close to causing some morale problems. Gotta get a couple more good hits and our fight should be mostly handled. Walk up and whip that guy directly in his eyeball. There we go. That's one down. Two. Three. Freaking Dale's just out here evangelizing for Dev Cool by stabbing all these guys to death. Hello. Trying to walk closer, Archer? A little bit dark out here or something? Having trouble seeing? Oh, nice dodge. Pretty sure he was going to get hit by that. Whipped. Yeah, we'll walk all the way in the back line here. Stop this archer from shooting at us. Get everybody's fatigue back up. That archer's got an axe. Who gave him that? Not very archery of him. Can't shoot anywhere that won't hit my own guys, unfortunately. Guy needs bags and belts so he can use throwing weapons along with the gun. Take a walk around this guy, I think. There we go. Well, you know, seeing as we're here. Oh, never mind. Oh, there's actually still a chance that we get his armor. Not totally gone. Freaking the old dick twist, just cleaning up over here. I don't really care if I get that guy's armor or not, but if I can get it without any risk whatsoever to myself, I might as well try for it, right? Yeah, we got it too. Nice. We still had 59 points left. And another heater shield. That's useful. Like a real heater shield, not one of these freaking decayed ones. Anything else we want to hang on to here? Give you one of the real heater shields. I don't think we care about any of this other crap. Nah. Ow. Sounds really horrendous because it's hitting the armor. The fleshy armor. Get back! My high ground. Pathfinder and Shield Bash. OP. Hey, he missed the stun. Good. The guy casually sitting in his hole. Yeah. This is my hole. There are many like it, but this one is mine. Yeah, probably not worth throwing too many things at that. Aw. Can he even get out? This guy? Yeah, he can get out. I don't think the game will ever put you in a spot where you literally can't move. Yeah, that is his home. The wooden flail, I don't think actually can do enough damage to me to matter, even if it does hit me. He's defending his hole very well. He's giving it his all. Just a man defending his hole. Every day. Oh, there goes that guy's head. Shield bash, so I get on the high ground. Look at how freaking compy it looks like he's just wearing, like, the meat section of a freaking store around right now. Not sure he's happy. I don't know if I care. Ow. Well, now we can just kick some dirt on him. Didn't have to dig him off grave or anything. You're already standing in it. Awful kind of him. Alright. Compy, get the axe. Like you know how to do anything else besides get the axe. Entire job is axe haver. Haver of axe, wearer of other people's skin. Oh my gosh. got the inventory upgrade and everything, and we're still just freaking full of trash. We got a bunch of knives here we can replace. How much is the knife worth? 180 versus shield's worth more. That's 180. Most of this stuff I think is not worth very much. The bow is worth a good amount, but otherwise, this can replace the axe. There we go. Good enough. How much does it cost to buy another upgrade for the donkey? 10K? We got a lot of, like, robes and crap and more arrows and things that we could get rid of, so yeah, we don't need to spend 10K to try to fix our problems here. Probably should have replaced his armor, now that I come to think of it. I don't think it's going to matter all that much. Just have to be careful with him, but I have enough armors to replace. I'm being lazy. Come on, Hav. The heck? What was that? Alright, gun time. Hello, Monsieur. Hammer could hurt, potentially. Let's see. A lot of shield walling going on here. Let's go to pole arm, I think. We'll keep trying to deal with this guy because I don't want to get hit by that hammer. I just don't want it. Alright, Natorgal. Get the club. Aw, Sag. Oh, that's a choice, I guess. 55, 47, 65. There we go. Right in the ear. 60, 70. Arm broken. Now we'll see if that guy comes forward. Hey, he's getting away. He did not come forward. Might be able to give a freaking javelins here. Need to go up one. All right, 65. Let's go, Have. Warm it up. Warm it up. Woo. Woo. Bingo, bango, bongo. Freaking downtown. Bonk. I try to steal this guy's armor because he's like, you know, still alive. Like, I wasn't gonna go for it, but he's just gonna keep being alive over here, maybe. Archer is trying to leave. I don't like that. You stay here, sir. Good stab in there. Nice. Chopping at my dog. I'll do it. Five. I think it's 6 to swing this. Still. Oh no, we got a swing, but unfortunately I hit him in the head. Go here, toss the dog out. Help eat this man faster. There we go. Okie dokie. I'm pretty sure I have a bunch of arrows up here that I can replace with actual things. And a bunch of, like, desert robes and stuff as well I can get. And... $105. Oh yeah, that's right. I have the reserve dog from that too. Need to give that back to that guy. Hats are only worth 77. Only worth 128 as well. $400 for that. Probably good enough. Yeah, good enough. Back to the town hall. Alright, so he's got his 2 points. He needs bags and belts for certain. Go. And then also... What else? What else? What else? To give him overwhelm, I suppose. Yeah, let's give him overwhelm. And we'll try to make him some armor. Make him some armor to be lighter so he can get more of his initiative. He has pretty good initiative already. Needs to be able to utilize more of it. That way we can get some value even if he whiffs. His hit points. He'll get 20 more. He'll get up to 80. He has no candles right now. He's a completely candleless bro. Somehow he's managed to dodge every freaking sacrifice event up till now. Ranged defense is such a decent value as well when you're in, like, prestige levels or whatever. Because, like, one ranged defense point can actually be pretty freaking strong. If you don't have anything else to put it on. That you, like, need to put it on. We are out of ammo. Interesting. We're back up to friendly with House Amont or whatever. You need to get them to... a plethora of nachos. Unhold attacks again. Dang it, guys. Why are you always under unhold attacks? Move to the Fallen Star and defend against Southern Heathens. I don't know about that one, Chief. I don't know about that one, Chief. Ooh, there we go. this. I would like to have that for you. Pink. This is 5. These are both 5 fatigue, but this one is 120, and this one is obviously 110. Cool dog armor. Let's get rid of these. Hold on. How much is ammo here? 148. A little bit cheaper than average. Alright. Oh, that guy got cultistified. I mean, to be fair, he's fine. Ambush, trade routes, huzzah. We're gonna sell things for 21 here, which is nice. The reason this place continuously has ambush trade routes is because I refuse to actually fix the problem. Need help with a math problem? Oh boy. Make you absolutely no promises. There we go. Just saying that your parents didn't yell at you enough, Min. Be good at math? Is that what you're trying to tell me? Natorgo is drunk. Little Winkabot started his day with 12 in his basket. At the end of the day, Little Winkabot has a dozen left in his basket. How many bucks did Little Winkabot give out during that day? Oh, I know this one. Yeah, it's kind of my relationship with math as well, unfortunately, is like, I'm not bad at it. I just don't use most of it enough to continue to be good at it, right? I don't dislike math. I'm not, like, in love with it or anything. I'm not going to invite it out, give it a freaking dinner or anything like that, but, you know. So you don't use much of it on the day-to-day. Even with all my wargaming and stuff like that, I don't use, like, a ton of the complicated stuff anyways. Northeast of here, I can't remember what it's called. Like the Renegades Bastion, are they full of treasure? Okay. Oh, they're just telling me about that place down there. But they said it was full of treasure, not that it had a particular item at it, so it's probably... It doesn't have a famed item, it just, you know, worth some cash. I real I buckled down for like 6 months doing self-study, then jumped into a college math course. If you did well, I go back to school. Or if I did well, I'd go back to school. If I didn't, we stayed working full-time. Luckily, I fumbled into actually understanding. There you go. I want a war game where you play as artillery and you have to calculate angles and propellant, etc. There probably is a game like that, to be honest. There's enough war games out there. There probably is something like that somewhere. That was one of the directions I was thinking about going with my military career as well. Was I was thinking about potentially becoming a artillery warrant officer. But I got another opportunity, so now I'm doing something else. But I think that was something I was like, I could probably do that. I could do the math. It's just, you know. Gunbound, super old game. The war game, Rule 34. True. Foxhole and stuff like that. Yeah. Yeah, I know Foxhole had like spotters and angles and things you had to calculate. Probably not as complicated as, you know, like all the math you have to do on an actual battery, but yeah. Factoring in wind speed, angle of fire, distance. Yeah, well, you got like elevation and stuff too. And then, like, in real life, you have the angle that the spotter's looking, you got elevation, you got wind, you got distance. You got distance from the spotter to the target. Yeah, there's like all kinds of stuff. Obviously, nowadays, you have like more targeting computers and things that you can just feed numbers into as opposed to actually having to do the math yourself, but still. Worms? Like the game where you play as a worm and shoot each other? Or is that, are you talking about something different? Oh, okay. Nice. Yeah, that's a fun game. Worms is great, honestly. Like, that was a really good game. Or series of games, I guess. Long-range artillery is crazy, too, because if you fire N to S over a long enough distance, you can have to calculate the spin of the Earth as well. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it has to be over a long distance. What was it? In October, I think it was? Actually, hold on. We're still in October, aren't we? Like, barely. Almost to November. It's not out of... We're not out of October yet. I'm cheating us out of a couple of days here, saying in October. But anyways, earlier in the month, put it that way, I saw that they were testing some new long-range artillery shells to fire out of the M777s that we have. That are basically, like, drone artillery shells. So, they shoot up and they have, like, wings, essentially, and they can, like, move in the air to, like, track targets at over, it's like 140 clicks or something like that. And you just shoot those out of, like, regular M777s. Yeah, it's kind of like every artillery shell is a little glide bomb with, like, freaking... the ability to, like, change direction in midair. Just one of those, like, I'm horrified. I'm glad it's our equipment, not somebody else's. They're using something like that. They're probably using, like, Excalibur rounds or something. Which have, like, a half the range of these new ones. Oh, so YouTuber the PowerPoints and that stuff? Nice. But, again, like I said, they were doing testing with them. Who knows how long until those are actually something that are, like, large in the arsenal. Right? Rerun if everybody's interested. Gotcha. Alright, where are we going now? Oh, I need more ammo. That's what we need, honestly. You know, ammo's fairly cheap here. We'll buy some more ammo here. Okay, I do need to get it. I need to get an armor to put a hyena pelt on. I really, really would like a light famed armor, or multiple light famed armors. And then also maybe just a regular noble mail extra. It's another one of these. Like put hyena pelts on it. Be nice as well. Particularly for Milky Man over here, because he really needs the extra initiative. And the extra armor. 7 months from bounty to field testing on some of the NATO solutions Ukraine is kind of nuts. It is. Most things lag by like 10 years. When it comes to military technology. Like when the thing is first conceived to when it actually is like widely used is about 10 years most of the time. But war changes things, right? Kind of speeds up your timetable a bit. But it is also why usually by the time you are finishing a war, you have the equipment to fight the war that you were fighting. Because you will have built up the arsenal by the time the war is over to have fought the war that you just fought. Calculated the difference for firing Flak 88 on Mars. Yeah, you did. You posted that in the chat a while ago. Alright, I need to take a pee. So I will be right back. Then we'll figure out what we're doing with our company here. Yerby. He's like a normal guy, but he's got cats for hands. I'm on the way! I like murder! I'm flanked by 2 pirate pimps. Open the poop gate! Send forth the poop legions!
What's dictators precious?
Ah, you see here? It appears these people are f***ing. You can tell because of the f***ing all over. Alright, uniform. You appear to have a decent seed. Congratulations.
Oh my gosh.
Alright, I gotta back up before I get sniped.
He's even further back, right?
Dead.
Dead.
Another one.
Someone over here. Close. Sir.
Also dead.
Dead.
Freaking guy, stop it. Stop looking at me.
Yeah, we've lost that.
Let's try to get out. See what happens.
Okay.
Our only other heavy is just kind of standing there.
Oh my gosh, I surfed it. Oh my gosh.
I got bees on me right now. Right, I'm poisoned but DB'd. Nice shot.
Oh my gosh. It's like a freaking horror film. You're like slowly freaking walking at it with a freaking baseball. He's like missing every shot. Just like ah! Fumbles his freaking weapons and he's freaking. God damn.
Grabs the knife. No, knife's a terrible idea. He's gonna bash.
Yeah. No, the knife's not gonna work. You gotta get the gun. Fly around here somewhere.
Nice.
Oh, there's a guy behind me.
Whoa, up high.
Okay.
Nice shot. Push.
Dead.
Nice.
That's
More?
so
More?
low, they self-res.
Dead.
There's one more right near me. Right here.
Yeah, Bone Doctor's a solo.
Oh, he got me through the wall. Corner of that room.
Right here.
There it is.
That's it, I think.
Oh my gosh.
There's all the zombies just ran by me if there's a person up here. It's a zombie.
They're all dead.
We have time to get a rest. Nice, 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 nice. That should be all three.
Nice.
Nice.
Stuff out here. Pat, 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 pat. Really?
That still hit me.
Killed
I
one.
didn't know that got hit.
Oh, on me. In the windows. Springfield is jumped up.
Get out of here.
Nice. Cleaning up. And I've been dead this whole time. Oh. Oh my gosh.
Oh shit. Missed the parkour. Okay, I've returned. Yeah, exactly. Like, it's very important that you don't end up, like, absolutely screwing yourself. Yeah, it's, it ain't a simple set of affairs. It's very complicated from an economic standpoint and a logistics standpoint, and, you know, war is just complicated on, like, every axis, basically. Also, Min, it's not really why. The U.S. is just involved in a lot of things. As one of the biggest powers in the world, it's got a lot of hands in a lot of different pies all the time, so... Honestly, like, weapons manufacturing and stuff like that does not really account for a lot of our economy. Like, at all. Just something that we do. Alright. Need to go to the taxidermist at some point. Could go explore down here a little bit and see if we can't find more stuff. Potentially. Goblins and stuff over here. There's more undead up here. Could go fight. Not sure if this is undead or if this is probably is undead. Oh, actually, hold on. Before we go over here and give... Where is he? This guy. I don't even really think the U.S. was one of the involved broadly until we began isolationism. Broadly speaking, it was the Western coalition in the past. My understanding, the U.S. just happened to be a loudest member, hence the de facto face of the group. Yeah. It's a lot easier for the U.S. to be loud when it comes to that sort of thing because we're decoupled from all the problems of the other continents, right? It's way easier for people to go, oh, America's doing a thing, we can rally behind that. Because you don't have all the extra baggage that comes with, you know, trying to deal with thousands and thousands of years of diplomatic whatever between European countries. Okay, yeah, it is undead. What are we doing food-wise here? 61? Yeah. Go get some. Is it treasure hunting season yet? It has been. It has been treasure hunting season. We fought a whole bunch of freaking orcs and stuff yesterday. Trying to get some, but apparently we just couldn't get any. So, rip. Anyway, back to physics again. Indeed, indeed. Good luck. Alright, we got ourselves some fallen heroes. We got ourselves some nachos. Got ourselves some freaking weird gangers. A couple of big weapons, which could be problematic depending on how things go, but... No necromancer that I can see anyway, so that means that the big two-handed weapons are a lot less scary. How ballistic we went during the Cuban Missile Crisis, pun intended. Some potential head injury / cut artery, some potential just straight dead if things go really badly. He must have paranoid or something. Oh, no, wait. He's the guy that has the ripped ear, I think. No, brain damage. He's got brain damage. That's why he's so friggin' slow. Like, in more than one way. No, don't have the range. Every time you fight a Nomad Executioner, they give you a cut artery. They have, frick, what is that, the ability? Gosh dang it all. Hold on, I can just look. This. They have fast adaptation. So that's one of the reasons why Executioners are dangerous, is because they will... Every time they miss, they get a higher chance to hit, right? Which is kind of scary. I always have to net them with their weapon. Yeah, I mean, that's the best way to deal with them, right? overwhelm on those guys. The Max is way the heck out there. We do also have the voice of Dav Cool on our side, so that'll help us out a bit. I don't know what we were just looking at. Camera's like, you need to look over here on the right-hand side of the screen for some reason. I'll move him forward, actually, because he actually will do alright on the front line. He's got the big mallet. I'd rather have the old dick twist stay in the reserve line. Oh, we missed both 94s. Wow. Rolled 98 and 99. Alright, well. It's chanting time. Make sure we overwhelm this fallen hero back here. Bleeds on those guys. Kill him so we get the bonus damage from Killing Frenzy. Swing on the next guy. You're making me want to build a gun guy. Gun guys are cool. They're just expensive. I'm thinking with the gun guys, you don't even like need a dude that's like really good at ranged attacks. Like he can be pretty mediocre and be fine. Like 70, 80, you know. Discombobulate. Yeah, let's shoot up here. Overwhelm those guys. The old dick twist. Doing as his name implies. Kill him, get him. This guy might get to level up. He's done right now. Maybe not. We'll see. See what raises from the dead next round. Mine's gonna be around 80, 85, so yeah, we'll do alright. Yeah, he'll do totally fine. 100% acceptable. Probably send him up here to help, like, disarm some of these giant two-handed weapons that are bearing down on me right now. It might be a good idea. Send him over here to help out. Get old freaking compy over there. Well, Indom, just in case. He's in between two guys with giant axes. And we just whiffed on a 95. Okay. Okay. The armor looks nice. Which one? Oh, this guy? The Dav Cool armor? Oh, this guy's. Okay. Yeah, I mean, it's like Decayed Coat of Scales or whatever. It's, I think, the best you can get for the undead armor. I clearly don't care about it at this point, but... like, if it was earlier in the game, I certainly would love to get it. There we go. No reason to not just keep standing in the middle chanting. Delicious Dale standing there taking everybody's lunch order while this fight happens. Ow. Disarm him. Alright. Axe be axe. Typical prophet behavior. Typical. Ow. Stop. Oh, I forgot. Natorgal's still hungover. No wonder he's not doing as well as I thought he should be. Can still fight. A little bit of a headache is all. Now, you're doing fine down here. It's just, you know, you'd be doing better, obviously, if you didn't have a giant headache. Nice swing uniform. Well, that was not the hangover's fault. That was just a bad shot. Oh, right. I can't reload because there's a guy right here. Like, why can't I reload? Yeah. Zombie. That's why. Head removal service. How's my spear doing here? 57? Okay. The freaking chanting is so incredibly good when you're fighting undead. It's like the biggest issue you run into when you're fighting undead is like getting gassed out, right? And just being able to be like, nah, I don't think I'm gonna get tired. I mean, the club does kind of destroy the head, but it doesn't, like, you know, take the head clean off, I guess. See if the dog can finish the fight. Nope. Oh, maybe it still can. Nope. Darn dog it. Darn doggy. Coulda had it. Gonna bite him in the body. Kept biting him in the dang head. Okay, so we got some gemstones, a silver bowl out of the deal. I mean, it wasn't a particularly dangerous fight, but hoping for more. Oh well. EXP really a big thing? Needs more freaking resolve, but a 2 is not what we should be taking for that. Go with more fatigue. Probably hit him with the Pathfinder right now. There we go. Okay. Has hit max level. Take that 5. Okay, what do we want to give him for his last ability here? Could give him Fortified Mind. Well, he's a banner man. He doesn't need to be good. He's got 107 resolve without Fortified Mind and without Gifted. Yeah, I mean, it probably should be Fortified Mind. Yeah, we'll just do Fortified Mind. F it. Gives us 133, so it's plus 13 to everybody, which is good. Can resolve to stay home and out of my way. Oh yeah, you missed it, Bebop. We made armor out of a guy. My tank is now, or one of my tanks turned into an actual piece of armor. Plus 13, everyone's still gonna fail morale check. Well, yeah, I mean, you always have the 5% chance to fail, right? Gave the old dick twist? Sure did. $21 undead. Yeah, let's go after that. That's a lot of experience points running around over here. Hold on, before we go in and fight them, though, does anybody need to change their armor out? Are we good? Oh, we basically took, like, no damage that last fight. Swap those out, because why not? No. Oh, we can go run up this hill, I guess. Oh, I guess frickin' Torgal's armor is really scuffed. Whoops. Oh well. He'll be fine. Oh, don't worry about him. They'll buff out. I like the Goblin crossbow, basically a shotgun, but longer range. Yeah, the Goblin crossbow's pretty good. Send him around the south side. All the zombies just ambling down the hill. Whee! Whee! Could use the bird, I suppose, to see what's going on better. He doesn't have any throwing weapons, does he? No. Got some smoke pots, just in case. Aw. I want to take him and step him up one. I think probably would be fine if I did that. Well. Rolling 100. Whiff! Big whiff. Natorgal's still hungover. It's like, man, all these freaking zombies should not have had so much. The game is misrepresenting me. I'd never be this hungover. I'll wait for people to get closer before I shoot my gun. Only the one. I'd only be the one fallen hero, actually, interestingly. Let's see. That gives us like 4 guys, I think. There we go. Try to get as much AoE in here as we can. Let people that are doing spear walls get some of their energy back. There we go. Once again, shotguns. Good against zombies. Who'd have thunk it? The zombie's natural predator. It really is. Thankfully, even if every single one of these nachos gets the freaking tier 3, it's just not enough of them to matter. I like it how I can't throw a javelin at this guy, but he can be in the way of the other guy, so I can still hit him by use of the scatter chart. Uniforms had a pretty lackadaisical day here. Hasn't had to do much, standing there with his sword like, eh. Some days you just get to stand on a hill and not do anything. Alright, he has to do something now. He finally has to work. A little bit. Go. And we actually gotta stop and stab things now, too. We don't have enough space to just keep chucking things forever. Guys have failed. The prophet had to lift his arm and actually cut somebody. The heck? Freaking compy over here. What if I could hit that guy from here? Oh, it's one away. I could go to here and throw it at him. Hey-ya! Dang. Oh well, we tried. %46 chance to hit. Game's something to think about anyways. I wish there was a rotate view in the weird terrain like that. Yeah, there's very few things, but there are a few things that are annoying about Battle Brothers, and one of them is being able to see in a crowd of people on the backside of a hill. Really annoying. The only way to do it is like constantly like be doing this, which is a huge pain in the butt to like take the hill away, put it back, take the hill away, put it back, you know. Doesn't come up super often, but does come up enough to be annoying. Oh, I should be able to catch this guy. Dog goes backwards. Take it, doggy. As I watch the dog immediately just get decked in the head by this guy. Alright. Sweet. Got them all. Obviously, we were just looking for EXP here. Got almost 300 EXP. Okay, now we need to go find some food. Boys be hungry. Not gonna get here before nightfall, though, unfortunately. Rip. What is this? Intercept all southern raiding parties around Rothenbach. Don't let them burn any locations. 5,440 crowns. Jeez whiz. Five unholds, eh? Eh. Bit rough. Fighting Southers is a pain. It is. Oh, hold on. As you put the men in formation to hurl, the Immortal goes running by you and right towards the Unholds. He's hooting and hollering, his arms filling like a sea cretin drawn up by a hook. The Unholds pause and stare amongst one another. You're not sure whether this should be allowed to continue. Notorgals, he's just a dumb, brain-damaged man. He knows what he's doing. Against better judgment, you let Notorgal, the Immortal, go. He doesn't stop for nothing, like he was chasing down a throng of beautiful women undressing just before him. Shockingly, the Unholds take a step back. They start to retreat, one by one, until only a lone giant remains. Notorgal, the Immortal, runs up to his feet like a yapping dog and lets forth an avistic scream so hoarsely made that you wonder if every ancestor of the earth, buried or otherwise, had heard it. The Unhold slings his arms before his face as though to shield it, then starts to stepping back, further and further until it's gone. They're all gone. And don't come back. I think it's like a 50-50, Min, on that one. Whether you get injured or whether you just get a free combat, basically. That's what 2 days of a hangover does? Yeah, right. Your guy's just like, I am done with the world right now. I've fought freaking undead with a hangover. I'm just done. Anybody, anything at the Fletcher here? Nah. Nope. Religious turmoil continues. What else is new? My dog found a hood. Alright. Sure. Come on, guys. I really need you to sell me, like, a noble mail or something. That'd be great. That would be great. I would love you forever. Or at least for the next 5 to 10 minutes. Time to turn the hood into a hat? Yeah, just, like, slow incremental upgrades. Oh, hold on. Well, Rich actually gained a level and all that. D140, so we don't want to buy any more tools right now. You've earned a break. Are you breaking off a piece of that Kit Kat bar, out of curiosity? If you are, can I have some? Neutron stars are mind-boggling. A lot of celestial bodies are pretty mind-boggling, I would say. Oh my gosh, this town has problems. I was gonna say, if the Torgal got another hangover, I was gonna be upset. Only way to get rid of a hangover. Never stop drinking. What? What? It's really difficult to gain a sense of perspective for cosmic scale. Oh, yeah, for certain. I used to give all my bros Nacho Necklace when I play Peasant Militia, but it's too redundant for Cultists. Oh yeah, it is. Don't worry about it for Cultists. Like, maybe it'd be worth it if you had the Alps Necklace or the Hexen necklace, but the Nacho Necklace I don't think is really worth it for Cultists for the most part. You basically get the Nacho Necklace out of being Cultists for free, right? Yeah, if he was like a deserter or something. Yeah, makes sense. Wait and see what these guys do. Trying to control the corpses as best I can here. Yeah, deserters are amazing. They just have really bad morale. Which in most cases really, really, really sucks because it's like 20-something most of the time. But with Cultists, you get the bonus. So you can kind of like circumvent that a little bit. Substitute DMing for my buddy's D&D group for the past couple of months. I came up with a favorite magic item for the last session. It was a storm giant's toenail converted into a shield. Like my players didn't know what to think. Nice. Ooh, this is gonna be a pretty good shotgun shot. Nice. Spiders are your least favorite beast enemy. I'm fine fighting snakes, but spiders are just annoying. I'd fight a million spiders before fighting snakes. I freaking hate snakes so much. Jeez Louise, are they so irritating. You don't get anything from either. At least those spiders, you get something that you can use. What about lindworms? Lindworms are okay. Stuff-wise. They're just not great stuff-wise. If you can afford to fight them and not get absolutely freaking bodied, it's worth your time. But, like, most cases, for most groups, you're not going to get enough out of it to make it worth it. But if you have the opportunity and you have the capability and you want to get some freaking shields or something out of it, it's not bad. But I would rather just avoid lindworms most of the time. Yeah, it's basically just a better kite shield. Oh yeah, speaking of which, I have the blacksmith now. I don't really need to preserve like a whole bunch of extra shields. I can get rid of some of my spare shields now. I'd rather use the scratch shield as well, honestly. In most cases, but, you know. I mean, ideally, I'd like to use the Kraken shield, but it's a little bit harder to get your hands on. What are those gross ones? You gotta fight naked with nets? Alps, yeah. First one. Just Alps. Like the Alps. The mountains. Yeah, let's take a run down to Alhiza forward on this part of the map. So the funny thing about Alps is the best way to fight them is to literally strip all your armor off and use nets, because armor doesn't matter at all. The problem is that sometimes the video game will be like, oh, by the way, the Alps have direwolves with them. So then you need some armor, because otherwise the direwolves will absolutely destroy you. But yeah, they don't do any damage to armor. All of Alps damage is 100% armor piercing. So there's no reason to wear armor against them if it's just them. All you're doing is decreasing your speed at that point, and your fatigue. Like I said, though, occasionally the game will be like, oh, there's Alps, but also direwolves, which are incredibly good against people that do not wear armor, so... You're risking it if you take all your armor off. Alp plus direwolf plus Hexen, the Wombo combo. Oh gosh. Anything plus Hexen. Move abandoned fortress to defend against northern incursions. No. Hunt down what kills people. No. Okay, smoke bombs for me? Oh yeah, you do. Buy all those smoke bombs. No breaking ankle time. 4 snakes. Think we could fight 4 snakes? Bring some axes. And the dope ropes. We'll leave him as is. Better helmet to wear, though. Oh my gosh, I forgot to put the collars on the rest of the guys. Whoops! You know what? Murder Hobo might be able to do this on his own, though. We're gonna ride it out. Not intentionally. That was an accident. But... it does mean I don't have to worry about him accidentally hitting anybody else with that axe swing. Chopping in the morning, chopping in the evening, chopping in the afternoon. Well, that was not intentional, but, you know, hey, it all worked out. Yeah, just send the axe in and let him go. Wrong shield. There we go. Put that shield back on. Cool. Cool. I feel like for a veteran, leveling up resolve and range defense gives so much value. Yeah. Yeah, right. Putting like a single point in range defense when you level up on prestige levels is actually like really, really good. You get a lot of benefit from just like 1 point of range defense, right? So it's a pretty good place to put points where you don't get quite as much, obviously, out of a lot of other stats. But the 1 point of range defense is worth quite a bit. I like it. How long until the event? Day 209? Oh, okay. So next sacrifice event can be tomorrow, apparently. Good to know. Oh, the fairies just stole my rice. Dang it. The fairies. Alright, I gotta put dogs back on people because I took it off for the necklaces. I guess I took the one off. Pretty sure adventurous nobles cannot be stupid. I don't think that's a thing. Oh no, they actually can be. All right. Ah, sweet. Is it squires that can't be? Who the heck is it? There's a couple of ones that can't be. Yeah, worth giving a look to then. Obviously, Hedge Knights can be done. Is it Squires? I'm gonna look it real quick. I like it that Oath Takers can't be bright. The gear is usually good too. Yeah. Maybe it's Cell Swords? No, sellswords could be dumb too. What am I thinking of? Oh no, squires can also have the dumb trait. Ah, it's sword masters. That's probably who I'm thinking of. Yeah, yeah. That's who it is. Clumsy. Dumb Oath Taker feels like there's a joke in there. Well, Oath Taker is just big cultist, so... No star melee attack, but still ended up at 91. Yeah, they get some pretty crazy baseline melee attack stats, that's for certain. Pretty awesome, honestly. He does have dexterous, too. Nice. So he probably had like 70, or close to 70, like right out of the gate. $67. Okay. Anybody selling any noble mail? I would like to buy a noble mail. I will buy it on the spot. No questions asked. Nope. Gosh, dang it all. I've seen one the entire game so far. I've seen one noble mail the whole game and I bought it. Conquer the Fallen Star. I need to make friends with these guys, but I don't want to do freaking... I don't want to fight the southern guys, because it'll mess up my freaking trade of relations. Got a few from bandit leaders. I don't know if I've ever seen a bandit leader with a noble mail before. I see them with scale mail and leather and halberks and things like that, but I don't know if I've ever seen one of the freaking noble mail. Maybe a champion might have like a noble version or a noble mail famed version or something. Okay, I need to take a bio break. I will be right back, guys. Thank you so much for chilling. I will return. Nice. His leg is rolling down the stairway over here. Okay, it hit the bottom. Freaking tic-tac-toe again, a random declaration from that dude. Why is it always him? I don't know. There's something in his programming that makes him like Gandhi. Where he's just like, okay, well, I see what's going on here. Nukes. Yeah. And he like, the thing is he allies with a bunch of factions too, and then he'll attack you. He'll have like one settlement, 4 skinks, and they'll all have a consultation of like, should we declare war on the entire half of the world? Yes, I think we should declare war on half of the world. Well, wouldn't that mean that the other people on our half of the world have to declare war too? Yes, I think we should start a world war. Okay, sounds good. War deck. World war starts. Like, tic-tac, please. Why you like this? It's all the great plan. Yeah, he has a interesting interpretation of the great plan for sure. It sounds like World War I. It's just about, No, thank you. Yeah. Oh! That, however,
And then
That it was like the headshot.
you just cut him in half.
Yes, you did.
Holy sh**.
Ever would be okay. You okay over there, bud? He's gonna puke. I don't think he's fine. What is going on here? Something is not right, but I can't quite figure out what it is. Oh. This guy's facial hair is weird.
Do not be trampled by that creature!
They should probably look into that. Did the combat log spit Russian at me, by the way? Maybe? Yeah, it did. Chaos spawn. Cyrillic devour, Cyrillic 10, Cyrillic heretic cutthroat %. It's the warp. Don't worry about it. You just gotta follow her on Twitch. Where's the PC? Oh, sorry. Hold on. I'll get it boxed up. It's over here. Hold on. I'll get it for you. Okay. You're gonna have to give me an address. If you want this thing. Okay. Kind of heavy. I can't just stand here holding it, alright? Gonna have to hurry up. Just post your address in the chat, alright? It's not that hard. Okay. Okay. Fourth first bells company. Everyone's homestead, you think past it, but all of a sudden the door swings open, a man falls out, legs scissoring across the porch till he falls flat in the front yard, drawing your sword to investigate. Turning over, reveal a green and purple face, mouth caked with vomit and dried blood, the hair falling from his head. You leave the body and enter the homestead where you find more men like him. They're all Southerners and they've come down with some northern illness. They are perhaps uninitiated, too. Judging from the solid state of their equipment, they've been holed up here quite some time. One of the Southerners reaches out to your decrepit hand. Please send us to the guild or the light of this world is no more. End them with dignity. The Southerners are killed with dignity, or at least as much dignity as a sword can afford. Of course, you kill them at length, not daring to lay a hand on their diseased bodies. After each is laid to rest, take a look around the homestead to your luck. And probably because the material was rubbing their skins raw, the sickly had laid their equipment off to the side. You have brother scrub it clean and take it with you onto the road, while leaving some grousing about how maybe those men deserve worse, but others are quite fine with the mercy killings. Or they don't suffer any longer. I'm gonna go take a walk down here and see what is at the Circle of Moonlight Army place at this point. Go take a peek, shall we? Many necrosavants. Okay. gun is gonna do nothing here. Take that off of him. A shield. Well. Give him a net, and do we have a sword or a spear or something we could hand him for the moment? Have these nets, like, prepared immediately here. Shield in his pocket. Second net. Who else has an extra net? Dale, you have a net. You have a net right off the bat too here. Thought I had one extra like pocket spear here somewhere. Give that to you. There we go. The name Barb Club and Axe, if it rolls good, is still usable, but the Barb Hammers are just bad. Yeah. 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 A little bit of morale shake there. One more. Yeah, there it is. All right, well. That back out. Calm him down immediately. Get to poking. Discombobulate on that guy. Ow. Oh, no, that's, that is on my end, actually. God dang it. Hmm.